Hello keyboardists, this is the tutorial for 5th grade purple belt keyboard. So if you're in 4th grade, which I don't know how you would have gotten to this if you're in 4th grade, but if you are, you're on the wrong one. This is for 5th grade, and that song is Follow the Drinking Gourd. And so once again, just like always, we have the hard version on the back, which is for people who are real pianists, who take actual piano lessons, because that's what a real keyboardist would look at. And then we have the easy version for those of you who just want the basic overview of how to read the notes. Okay? So looking at this, we have some really hard, a couple of easy things and a couple of really hard things. So first of all, I just want to point out to you, as you get in there, you are going to notice that you have eighth notes where 4 of them are barred together. The lighting's kind of bad in here, maybe if I move over here. Okay, so if I'm looking right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Please do not get all excited. Some of you get all excited and look at our charts, and I'm glad you're trying to figure it out. But those are not 16th notes. If they were 16th notes, they would have 2 bars across the top. So even though there's 4 of them, those are still 8th notes because they only are connected by 1 bar across the top. So when you're playing, it's like that 1, 1, half, 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 half. Or remember, some of us count it ta, ta, ti, 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 ti. Or some of us were going 1, 2, 3, and 4, and whichever way makes the most sense to you. Okay, so I just want to point that out. That's not really new, but it might throw you a little bit. Okay, now for the actual new things. Luckily, there are no brand new pitches in this one. You do not have any new so's or la's or do, re, mi. You still have all the exact same ones as before. But now we have a couple of new rhythms. Now, one of them I'm hoping is a little bit familiar to you, and that is a whole note. And if you look down here, this is a whole note. It's just a circle. And if you look, there's nothing else in that measure at all. And that is because a whole note gets 4 beats. So if I'm playing, here's another one up here. So when I play that, I play la, and I make sure I hold it out for 4 exactly. Okay, so that's the first new thing. There's a total of 3. The next new thing is something, again, that might be a little bit familiar to you. It's called a repeat sign. And repeat signs are, they kind of look like double bar lines, but they have 2 little dots beside them. And so we have closed repeat signs and we have open repeat signs. Okay, so the way this works is I kind of ignore the open repeat sign at first. And I'm play, 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 play. Uh-oh, I got there. Now I look at the repeat sign and I think of these little dots as bouncers. So what they do is they bounce me all the way back, 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 and then these bouncers catch me and push me forward again. So when I'm playing, again, I would go play that line, that line, that line, that line. Oops, hit the bouncers, have to go backwards, and they caught me, and they push me forward again. If these weren't here, this bouncer would, the repeat sign would bounce me all the way back to the beginning because there would be nothing to catch me. But since those are there, they catch me and start pouncing me forward again. The hard part about this is you can't really stop between there and there. Luckily, there's a rest at the beginning of ours, but normally you would play this whole note, then up, 2, 3, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ta, ta. Okay? One thing left, and of course I saved the hardest one for last. A couple of times in this song, you are going to see a pattern that is a syncopated pattern, and that is right there. Okay, it looks like it's a single 8th note followed by a quarter note followed by another single 8th note. So what this actually is, it's like 2 8th notes but a quarter note jumped in the middle and split them up, so the bar can't hold them together anymore. And if you see, that eighth note has a little flag on it, and that eighth note has a little flag. That's how we still know that they're eighth notes. So the way that works, it goes short, long, short, or ti-ta-ti, or how else could I do it? So if I'm reading this line along, I have mi, 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 re, do, la, la, so, do, la, so, la. So it went ba, ba, ba on that little part. So when you put it, the hard part, when you're just playing it on your own, it's pretty easy to go da, da, da. But when you put it together, you have to go right on. Da. Follow the drinking gourd. Okay, so that's really hard. I would just suggest going da, da, da. Don't think about it too much. Now, if we want to, later on we're going to have to write, and so we're going to want to know how many beats that's worth. So if we really count it up, remember each eighth note equals a half. So you have 1/2 plus 1 plus another half. If I add that all up, it equals 2. So this whole pattern by itself equals 2 beats. And if I just want to check in the measure, I can count the whole thing. 1/2 plus 1 is 1.5, plus another half is 2, 3, 4 bar line. So good luck. This is a very difficult piece. I'm really excited to see what some of you do with it, and I hope you have really good luck with that syncopation. Have fun.